chicken, I thought a Beaujolais, which is served at room temperature, although these days many people here and in France prefer it slightly chilled.
No, Johnny, not on the BBC. Although, that is gorgeous on the nose. Well, thank you for that.
That bossy thing she does, and him the soak. It's very clever. That's the edge.
Get that bed really secure, and Derek's going to take that away so that I can show you now my gougere. Thank you so much, dear. Well, in a moment's time, I shall open the door of that oven, and my gougere should have risen to about 2 inches above the rim of the tin. If it hasn't, I shall look a complete clot, and I promise faithfully never to darken the studio doors again. Putting on my oven gloves.
Close up on one.
We don't want any burnt mitts because this will be very hot indeed. And there is your Burgundian gougere, or gougere bourguignon.
She's too bloody good.
To present. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a real pleasure having you with me, and I hope I shall have the pleasure of having you with me again next week. Goodbye.
And cut and set for episode 2, please.
Okay, and cut. Set for episode 2.
You passed right in front of camera 3, totally obscuring my egg dishes.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
You want to see omelette, dear, not ungainly puffs dancing about with spatulas. Just watch it. You know, Gilbert Harding and I had a huge row at a party once. I cold-shouldered him all evening, and he shouted across to me, "Madam, would you at least look at me when I'm trying to apologize?"
He was a card, wasn't he?
Oh, he's an extraordinary chap.
Terribly unhappy, though. Died miserable.
How was your steak, Johnny?
A bit tough.
Well, you know, there are 3 ways of doing steak, Simon. Raw, medium, and ruined. May have died miserable, dear, but at least he wasn't boring.
You know, I know someone who'd be very taken with you. Dan Parson. You'd be just the thing. A little chat over the table.
Me and Johnny, we always appear together.
Oh, yes, certainly. The more the merrier. No, I rather like this tune.
It's Midnight in Kenya.
Oh, is that what it's called? How clever.
Chin chin, everybody.
Oh, cheers. Yes, cheers.
Peter didn't show his face. She's on her own then. Just him.
Oh, no. There is another.
But he's not Johnny's either.
Pelmets are nice.
Colour you were thinking?
Oatmeal.
You don't think it's not a bit bland?
Is it? No, it's clean, bright, modern. It's just the fireplace now. Horrid thing.
You want rid of the fire?
No, just the surround. Green. It spoils the room.
Beaujolais was an excellent choice, darling. Did you see the boys on the monitor today? Pretty little things. I hope people don't look at them and think, oh, she made them. Fruit of her loins.
Wouldn't have thought so.
I just get this fasten thing done. Could be a very big step forward for us.
Oh, Frank rang. Jane. They wonder if we can put her up for a couple of weeks.
You said no.
In fact, I said, in theory, we could possibly.
Oh, superb. Thank you. The child under my feet. As if I'm not under enough pressure as it is with a major tour of the UK, a new series on the box, and this farce bastard coming to catch me out. What, do you want to turn his place into a fucking nursery? I mean, why not open a branch of Dr. Bernardo's and have done? Off you go now, Johnny dear.
Chin chin.
Well now, I'd like to share with you a few memories from our holidays to the Greek islands last year. The bizarre little markets, the breathtaking boat journeys, and of course, the dolphins, which are served in little round bowls with a red pepper sauce at the poolside buffet. But just try to stop the Greeks from stewing them. The Greeks will stew. They can't help themselves. And as I finish ripping off Mr. Crab's legs, I'm going to hand those over to Derek, who's going to scoop out the lovely white meat that we all enjoy so much. Poor dear, his hands are shaking. He's very nervous when he's on the television. I only shake for the first half minute.
Hello, Jane. Very nice to see you. Come in.
Hello, Jane, dear. Let me look at you. Goodness me, how long is it since we've seen you, dear?
About 2 years.
2 years? Goodness me, how a girl can change in 2 years.
Why, quite.
Gosh. Well, Johnny will take your bag. So come on through, dear. This is Derek and Simon, my live-in helpers. Absolute godsend without whom I could not function.
How do you do?
Hello.
We're just preparing breakfast, in actual fact, if you'd like some, dear.
Yes, please.
Yes. Derek, will you set Jane a place, dear? Thank you. Johnny will pull you up a chair. Jane, would you just get the toast for me, dear, before it burns? Bless. Just butter it for me, darling. That's it, dear. Nice and even, please.
That's how she gets you. Start small, buttering toast. Next thing, you're doing a peach melba.
Excuse me, Mr. Parson.
What do you think?
It's lovely. Smooth aftertaste. Is there any more? Things all right.
In what sense?
Well, she doesn't exactly smother you with affection.
Well, he's on duty, you see. Far too busy to...
Oh, because we're here.
Yes, that's right.
All this guilt, regency stuff.
Yes. Fanny's rather proud.
Is she?
This had better be perfect. My reputation is on the line today.
Again.
What's that for? Food colouring, dear. Would you steady? This way. No, the bread, the bread.